let's talk about backpacks. You know, you hear so much lately about your kid's backpack shouldn't weigh too much. Why
Right.
is that?
Well, the backpacks can get so heavy that they make the kids' backs and necks hurt from carrying them around. Also, they can become sort of a liability in terms of the kids falling and either injuring themselves or injuring another child.
What kind of injuries do you see, if any, related to backpack injuries?
Most of them are not acute injuries. They're more issues where kids are just experiencing backache or neck ache from kind of the overuse. But we do occasionally see kids who've fallen because of their backpacks or tripped or lost their balance, especially if the backpack is really heavy compared to the child.
So, what are the weight guidelines that we should follow?
Well, in general terms, the Academy of Pediatrics recommends that the weight of the backpack not exceed 10 to 15% of the child's weight. So for a 100-pound child, that would only be 10 to 15 pounds of backpack weight.
Which today is kind of unrealistic.
It's pretty tough. I have a daughter who's in band, and so she's got an instrument and books and change of clothes for gym, and it gets heavy in a hurry.
Okay, so what do you recommend parents do then?
Well, one thing you can do is to talk with the school about trying to limit the amount that they have to carry, making sure they have time in between classes to visit their locker. Many of the schools now don't use big textbooks but have CDs or resources online. And then the other thing is trying to see what kinds of excess things your kids might have that they don't really need in their backpack. Maybe they don't have to carry all of their video gaming equipment to school or things like that.
Are there signs and symptoms I need to look for? Like, how will I know if my child's experiencing any of these problems that come with it?
Mainly they would complain of pain or ache, and that would just be one of the considerations of a way to address that.
So, show me is there a proper way to carry a backpack?
Definitely. So it has two straps for a reason. You'd like to use both of them so the weight is distributed evenly and not just on one shoulder or the other. Many times parents will ask me, will that cause scoliosis or curvature of the spine to wear just one strap? And that's not a particular concern, but it's more an issue of distributing the weight evenly. You'd like to have a pack that has padded straps and wide straps, again for weight distribution, and it'd be nice if it had some padding on the back. Then the way you pack it helps to even out the weight also. So you want to have the weight close to the back and lower down in the pack to keep it from being so top heavy. So these things have two straps for a reason, so that you can distribute the weight evenly, and that will help with reducing fatigue on one side or the other. The straps on this one are nice and wide, and they have padding on them, and that can help with making the load easier to bear. Additionally, some of them have a supplemental strap where you can connect them in the front. That will help with weight distribution. Also, padding on the back itself can be helpful. You want the backpack to sit against the back, not being too low down against the buttocks. And then the packing of the weight can help as well. You want the weight to be low in the pack and closer to the back, the heavier items, and the lighter items further away from the back or on top.
She's probably going to just have to pull video of kids carrying backpacks.
She will.
Yeah.
Just whenever he starts talking a little bit about the straps and stuff, she'll have some cutaways. We're good with